This year. Now let's turn to the best performing American city of last year. Okay, remember the Milken Institute? You know, the folks over there at the think tank just unveiled a study of the top cities by economy in the U.S. Is your city one of them? And the results? Don't mess with Texas. Here we go. Number 5, Killeen Temple, Fort Hood, Texas. Number 4, Austin, Round Rock, Texas. Number 3, Fort Collins, Loveland, Colorado. Again, by economy here. Number 2, El Paso. Number 1, San Antonio takes the number 1 spot. Why? Well, joining us now in a Fox Business exclusive, the mayor of San Antonio, Julian Castro. And congratulations, Mayor. Thank you for being with us on Fox Business.
Thanks for having me, Liz.
Okay, so what is it? I mean, look, you've got a lower than the national average rate unemployment. You're bringing in a lot of high-tech business. See, that to me is the big thing, Julian. I mean, you look at this and you say, you beat out Austin, which is always getting a lot of awards for being so high-tech. But what is it that gave you this number 1 position?
Well, you know, as the Milken Institute made clear in its report, it's really a confluence of things. San Antonio is one of the fastest growing American cities right now. Its economy is diversified, so even during these last couple of years, it hasn't been overly dependent on one sector or another. But basically, the 3 sectors that are really going strong right now here are the healthcare sector, which is the number 1 sector in San Antonio. It has a $25 billion economic impact every year. A second sector is the education sector. San Antonio's median age is about 4.5 years underneath the average for the United States, a very young population, and that's growing. And then the military and government sector. After the last BRAC round, San Antonio got over $2 billion of investment, and all military medic training was consolidated at Fort Sam Houston. And so San Antonio actually has the largest joint base operation in all of the Department of Defense.
And you've also got an attraction for 21st century industries like solar. You're getting a huge investment from a company called OCI Solar, working with another solar company, the CPS. And I look at this and I say, you're stealing this away, but are you worried? How many jobs is this going to bring? And are you worried that solar right now is sort of becoming commoditized and people in a way are sometimes attacking it, saying it's not the answer to jobs in America? What do you say to that?
Well, what we believe is that we have found the sweet spot at the intersection of job creation and environmental stewardship. CPS Energy is the largest municipal utility in the United States that serves both electric and gas customers. And what we did was that a couple of years back, the utility, like many utilities across the United States, said, we want 20% of our capacity to be renewable energy. We changed the usual model to say, well, if we're going to go green, we're also going to get green invested in the community. So when CPS Energy does a power purchase agreement, for instance, in this case 400 megawatts of solar, it also demands that that company invest good jobs and a corporate headquarters into the city. You know, that's a way of sort of getting past the usual conundrum of, well, you know, do you go with renewable energy that admittedly is a little bit more expensive, but you know, also create jobs. We've found a way to do both.
Well, the gang over at Milken, they're not too stupid. I mean, they're highly intelligent. They picked you. By the way, everybody, he's young too, 37 years old, Stanford undergrad, Harvard Law. It's great to have you. Congratulations, Mayor Castro.
Thanks a lot, Liz.
San Antonio Mayor Julian Castro winning that award for Best Cities Index by the Milken Institute. We're not